So good afternoon. Today is Thursday, April the 10th, and I'm sitting out in the parking lot of Wally World because I have to get something over at the pharmacy. And here's the good news. We got it all fixed up. We put a new ECU in. I got two of them of eBay. One for $108 with shipping and the other one for $135. And I put in the VDO version from VDO, which I think is actually better than the Bosch version. And as you can see, we have put some miles on it. And the problem, which causes the plug up and, behavioral problems besides the ECU, is the leaking valve guides. And I came across a website, I'm not quite sure in which country it is, and the people have listed a lot of car manuals, manufacturers' car repair manuals on there, and the one they listed is the 2011 version for Mercedes-Benz. And under the 560 SEC version, the 126.045, with the same engine I got, the 986 engine, they have a service bulletin in there. And I will show you that service bulletin, which addresses the issues I got on my left cylinder head on this side here, since we're left driver, left side cylinder head. And there was a point where they had problems with the cylinder heads, that they had machined the heads wrong, and the valve guides are going to come loose, and then they were repaired, and the repair was then worse than the actual malfunctioning in the first place. In my particular case, if you remember this, about 19 months ago, Clay and we replaced my valve guide seals, and I have driven since then about 8,000 or 10,000 miles, somewhere around there. I got 352,000 miles now on the engine. And during that last 8,000 miles, my oil consumption went from about 1 quart for every 1,000 miles, that is about 1 liter for 1,600 kilometers, to about 1.3 quarts. That is roughly about 300 milliliters more for 1,600 kilometers. So 1.3 liters on 1,600 kilometers, which is well below of what the manual actually says. But this is related to the two loose, or potentially loose, leaking valve guides in cylinder 5 and 7. And on Sunday, I was over at Clay's house, and we actually took out the spark plug for cylinder number 5, and that was pretty much, gonged up here. So we have now on this car here the spark plug cleaned, and we got this all sorted out. We got the computer fixed, which is now working nicely, as you can see. And I had to adjust the mixture for the VDO about 1/8 to 1/4 of the turn richer to get the 50-50 duty cycle back. And now everything is back to square one. But eventually we will have to take the left cylinder head off and see if we can either fix the two valve guides, that's the exhaust valves, which are more affected by this than the intake valves. And that's also the cause of the rough idle, or slightly rough idle at times, is when that oil seeps through there. I will put a link in this video to the link from 19 months ago to the two videos we made then, so you can see the pictures. And then I will make another video with the service bulletins and show you a few things there too. With that, have a great afternoon.